know where you are. You're exposed, Spark. Flame capture.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is going to be a quick video on flag juggling, and originally I was going to sort of just do a tutorial on how you actually do it, and once I started messing around with it and I started timing it and like to see what the difference is of juggling the flag versus not juggling the flag, and now I'm sort of questioning, is juggling even worth it based off of the sort of speed boost that you get from it? So we'll sort of look into that, but first I guess we'll cover what originally was my main intent of the video, is actually how to flag juggle. So we'll get into that now, and then we'll talk about sort of what benefit you're getting from doing that. Okay, so for those that aren't aware, what we're talking about is flag juggling seems to be the most popular term of what to call this. But basically, it's just a technique that is supposed to give you an additional sort of speed boost over just like traditionally running with the flag, like what I'm doing right now, just sort of sprinting with the flag in your hands. So what it looks like is this. So you sort of toss the flag, pick it up, toss it, pick it up, toss it, pick it up, etc. And you just sort of repeat that as you're running throughout the map. So the way to do this, it's pretty simple. It takes a couple tries to sort of get the hang of. I recommend, if you want to sort of get this down, go into a custom lobby and just sort of practice this over and over. Once you sort of figure it out, you can sort of repeat it pretty easily. But it's a couple different steps. So it's sprint and then jump, and then to drop the flag. So that's like your swap weapons button. So whatever that is for you, the swap weapon button to drop the flag. So you want to sort of sprint, jump, and then you want to sort of look up a little bit to sort of toss it, and then you want to hit that swap weapon button. So sprint, jump, toss, then sprint again, pick it up, toss, sprint again, pick it up, sprint again, pick it up, toss. And you just sort of repeat that over and over and over again. So that is supposedly supposed to give you like a speed boost, like you're going faster than what you normally would be if you were just sprinting with the flag. With it in your hands the whole time. And then one additional thing on top of that, so if we drop the flag, it has this sort of circle highlighting thing around the flag. So you don't want to pick up the flag right away. You want to sort of wait as long as possible in between tosses so you can sprint more. So you can actually pick up the flag when you're in front of it quite a bit. So you can see it's behind us that much. And you can sort of see the pickup flag prompt. So now it's gone. So we back up to like right here. So I sort of use the circle grid as a guide of when I can wait the longest to pick it up. So when this bottom outline sort of gets to the bottom of my screen, that's sort of when I know I need to pick it up. So like right there. So that allows you to sort of wait as long as you can, rather than like picking it up right here. You know, running through it and then picking it up. So run through the flag, then pick it up. Run through the flag, and then pick it up. So that'll give you a little extra sprint area as well. So now the question, does this even work? Is it worth it? How big of an impact is it compared to sort of just like a traditional running with the flag strategy? So I was curious and sort of did a test comparing like point A to point B. How long does it take for the traditional just flag carry way compared to the flag juggling way? And then I also timed just like how long does it take to get there with no flag and you just sprint, like just a normal sprint. So we'll sort of do that now. First, we'll just sort of run with the flag from here to there and time that. So here we go. And then I'll have a timer up once I edit this video, but to compare. So there. Okay, so that's just running just regular with the flag. All right, so now we'll do a flag juggle. And I'm by no means like an expert at this. There's probably people out there that can do this way better than I can. But just to give you sort of a general idea of the timing. So we'll go again, same from here to the bottom of the ramp doing flag juggling. So here we go.
You're exposed, Spartan. It's yours. Now capture it.
All right.
They know where you are.
All right, and now we'll just sprint. Just like no flag, carrying nothing, just our weapon. We're just going to sprint from here to there to see how long that takes. And there we go. All right, so we'll take a look at those times and see how big of an impact it is. All right, so we got everything timed, and the way things ended up, we had the just regular flag carry run at 10.81 seconds, the flag juggle technique that came in at 9.53 seconds, and then just to compare to a sprint with no flag, that was 8.68 seconds. So again, this can vary depending on how good you are at doing the flag juggle technique. Using my run that I did, that's a 12% reduction in time. So doing the flag juggle would get me to my flag 12% faster, as opposed to just running with the flag normally. Again, that's going to change. So I don't know how, like theoretically, how low you could go if you did sort of a perfect flag juggling technique. Just as for the sake of having a number, if we use that, so no flag sprint time of 8.68 seconds, that's a 20% reduction compared to the standard flag run of 10.81 seconds. So I theoretically, hypothetically, whatever, if you can like pull off a perfect flag juggle that is basically the exact same as just sprinting normally with a gun, then the best possible reduction in time you're going to get from this technique is saving 20%. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think you can move any faster than just sprinting regular with a gun. So I would think that would be the ceiling in terms of how fast you can go. So using that, the absolute fastest savings reduction, whatever, would be a 20% savings. I think like my 12%, that's probably a fair number to assume that this saves you. So 12% time savings using a flag juggle technique. I mean, it's time savings for sure. Whether you think that's a meaningful amount of time, I don't know. I think that's probably up for debate. So whether you want to learn this technique, it'll certainly give you a slight advantage. I was assuming at the beginning of this that it would be a bigger advantage than that. I thought it was going to be like 30% or something around that range. So I was kind of surprised that it was only a 12% time savings. But anyways, I thought it was interesting to compare and see how impactful this technique actually is. And then I obviously, sort of gave my tips on how to do it. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if I'm sort of making any sort of wrong assumptions on this, and I'm like, maybe I'm not doing it right, but I think what I did was fairly accurate. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye.